Hey everyone, welcome back to Tech Fresh Bite. Have you ever wondered how websites are created? Every website you see on the internet uses HTML. HTML is the basic building block of the web. HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language. It is not a programming language. Instead, HTML is a markup language used to create and structure web pages. With HTML, we can add headings, paragraphs, images, links, buttons, tables, and more. Everything you see on a web page starts with HTML. HTML works using tags. Tags tell the browser what to display. For example, a heading tag creates a heading. A paragraph tag creates a paragraph. HTML files are saved with a .html extension. Web browsers like Chrome, Firefox, or Edge read HTML files and display them as web pages. HTML usually works together with CSS for design and colors, JavaScript for actions and interactivity. Together, they create modern websites. So, HTML is the foundation of every website. If you want to become a web developer, learning HTML is the first step. Today, we're learning the basic structure of an HTML document. By the end, you'll know the essential parts every web page needs. At the top of every HTML file is the declaration. It tells the browser, hey, this is HTML5. Without it, your page might not display correctly. Next is the tag. It wraps all the content of your page. Think of it like a container for everything on your site. Inside, we have the tag. The head contains info about the page, but it doesn't show on the page itself. Common head elements include sets the browser tab title, tags for encoding and mobile settings, links to CSS files or fonts. After the head comes, everything inside appears on the page. Headings, paragraphs, images, links, everything your visitors see. Example, hello world, this is my first page. So the basic structure looks like this. My first page, hello world. This is my first HTML page. Tells the browser the HTML version, wraps the page, has metadata, contains what users see. That's it. You now know the essential parts of an HTML document. Next, we'll learn about headings, paragraphs, and links. You will learn about HTML headings, paragraphs, and links. These are the most basic and important elements used to structure web pages. HTML headings are used to define titles and subtitles on a web page. There are 6 heading levels from H1 to H6. H1 is the most important heading and H6 is the least important. Headings play an important role in search engine optimization. The H1 tag should describe the main topic of the page. Search engines use headings to understand page structure and content hierarchy. The paragraph tag is used to display blocks of text. It automatically adds spacing before and after the content. Paragraphs help improve readability on web pages. HTML links are created using the anchor tag. Links allow users to navigate from one page to another. The anchor tag uses the href attribute to define the link destination. The href attribute specifies the URL of the page you want to link to. Without the href attribute, the link will not work. You can link to internal pages or external websites. External links take users to a different website. You can open external links in a new tab using the target attribute. This improves user experience by keeping your site open. HTML headings organize content and improve SEO. Paragraphs make text readable and structured. Links connect web pages and external resources. We'll learn about the HTML image tag, also known as the tag, and how it's used to display images on a web page. Images play a major role in making websites more attractive and engaging. They help explain content visually and improve the overall user experience. In HTML, images are added using the image tag. The tag is a self-closing tag, meaning it does not need a closing tag. The most important attribute of the image tag is SRC, which stands for source. It tells the browser where the image file is located, either on your computer or online. Another essential attribute is alt, or alternative text. This text appears if the image cannot load and helps screen readers describe the image to visually impaired users. You can control the size of an image using the width and height attributes. This helps maintain page layout and improves loading performance. Here's an example of an image tag. It includes the image source, alternative text, and size values. Everything needed to display an image properly. Best practices for using images in HTML include always using alt text, optimizing image size, and choosing the right format like JPG, PNG, or WebP. To summarize, the HTML image tag allows you to add images, improve accessibility, and enhance the visual appeal of your website. We're learning about HTML lists, both unordered and ordered, and how to use their attributes to make your lists look just right. HTML lists help organize content in a clean, readable way. Use for unordered lists and for ordered lists. An unordered list uses the tag. It displays items with bullets, perfect for menus or feature lists. The tag supports a type attribute to change bullet style. Options include disk, circle, and square. Each list item goes inside a tag. This defines the individual element in your list. An ordered list uses, it displays items in sequence with numbers or letters. The type attribute controls numbering style. Use numbers, uppercase letters, lowercase letters, or Roman numerals. The start attribute lets you begin numbering at any number. Great for continuing lists from earlier sections. The reversed attribute displays a list in descending order, perfect for countdowns or rankings. Best practices. Use attributes only when necessary, keep your lists readable, and rely on CSS for styling whenever possible. To wrap up and help structure your content, and their attributes let you customize how lists appear and behave. Try these out in your projects today. You will learn about the HTML input tag and all of its important types and attributes. The input tag is used to collect data from users through forms. The HTML input tag is a self-closing element. It is used inside a form to take user input. Different attributes change how the input behaves. Text inputs are used for normal text. Password inputs hide characters. Email inputs validate email format automatically. Number inputs accept numeric values only. Date inputs allow users to select a date from a calendar. Radio buttons allow users to select only one option from a group. All radio buttons must share the same name. Checkboxes allow users to select multiple options at the same time. Each checkbox works independently. The file input type allows users to upload files from their device. You can also restrict file types or allow multiple uploads. The name attribute identifies input data when the form is submitted. The value attribute sets default values or button text. Placeholder shows hint text inside the input field. Required makes the field mandatory before submission. Disabled inputs cannot be edited or submitted. Read-only inputs cannot be edited but are still submitted. The HTML input tag is powerful and flexible. Using the correct input types and attributes creates better user-friendly forms. You will learn about HTML dropdowns, text areas, and buttons. These elements are commonly used in forms to collect user input and perform actions. A dropdown in HTML is created using the select tag. It allows users to choose one option from a list. Each option is defined using the option tag. The name attribute is used to identify the selected value during form submission. The value attribute defines the actual data sent to the server. You can pre-select an option using the selected attribute. This option will appear selected when the page loads. The text area element is used to collect multi-line text input. It is commonly used for comments, feedback, or messages. The rows and columns attributes control the visible size of the text area. You can also add placeholder text for user guidance. The required attribute makes the text area mandatory. The read-only attribute prevents editing but allows the value to be submitted. Buttons in HTML are used to perform actions like submitting or resetting a form. Buttons can be created using the button tag or input type button. Submit buttons send form data to the server. Reset buttons clear all input fields in the form. Disabled buttons cannot be clicked. They are often used until certain conditions are met. HTML dropdowns, text areas, and buttons are essential form elements. Using them correctly helps create interactive and user-friendly web forms. Thank you for watching and keep practicing HTML. That's it for this video. In the next lesson, we'll explore more. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more coding tutorials. See you next time.